My primary interest as a child was in language. And so I wanted to study the brain because I wanted to study language. And then as I started taking more and more classes, I discovered that there was a language of the brain. And I wanted to crack that code. I wanted to understand what was the language of the brain.
So when I was a sophomore in college, I was a math major. And I was taking real analysis and physics and chemistry and Russian. And I stopped by a Chaucer class on the Canterbury Tales, and I just couldn't pass it up. So I dropped chemistry, and I took the Canterbury Tales, and my life was never the same again.
I love hearing from you and from so many other faculty at Northwestern that although they've selected a single discipline to concentrate and dedicate our lives to, that we actually started out with interests in other disciplines, and we've carried those interests through our lives, because really, that's what education is all about.
I mean, that's one of the most exciting things about being here, right? Particularly in Weinberg, that we can work across disciplinary boundaries, teach classes together. I mean, it was one of the most exciting things about coming to Northwestern's campus and to see what all the possibilities were.
The thing about Northwestern that's really special is that we have a Department of Neurobiology in a College of Arts and Sciences. And so it places the neuroscience in the context of a lot of other kinds of disciplines that are really trying to understand the nature of the brain. And in that way, I get to be with people in departments of chemistry and physics and mathematics and English. And that gives a completely different perspective on the way that one actually does neuroscience. And that's really a big part of the reason I decided to come here.